the other day. It's been good.
When Brad goes in trying to ignite the edge again in practice, what's that like from your vantage point?
It was great. I loved it. The environment was great with the practice. It was expected coming off the loss, so we knew what it was going to be like, and it's been good so far.
How do you personally respond to that? Brad trying to kind of turn the needle a little bit there.
It's good, and it fuels the fire in me, and it makes all of us play with energy, high energy, and good for me.
You guys talk about next man up, just whenever KJ's hurt or Tommy's sick, but what's the process like to maybe redefining roles a little bit, even if it's temporary?
With this team being so deep, we got so many guys that could be next up in that scenario. So if one guy's out, we always got the next guy. We're such a deep roster. It's good.
Well, is your freshman season going about as you expected in terms of your role on the team and production?
Yeah, I'd say I'm doing pretty good. I'm still trying to establish myself on the court, but I feel like it's pretty good so far.
What's that like? You have to, you've been a guy for so long in high school, college basketball career. What's that like, kind of reestablish yourself, find your footing?
It's good, because at any level I'm gonna play at from now on, I'm gonna have to learn how to do that, and it's been a good learning experience for me.
What's worked for you in learning how to do that? Who do you lean on?
The person I lean on the most would be myself so far. I need to, be in with myself and, know myself enough to know that I can come off the bench and play my game.
It does seem like your activity in recent weeks has really picked up. You got offensive rebounds. Brad's talked about your defense. Has that been a key to, even when the shots don't go down, to give you the team other things too?
Yeah, when the shots don't go down, I need something else to rely on at the end of the day. And, right now it's been my defense that, has kept me in the game, so that's been important.
Brad talked about after you had some really good games early in the season like that, just where you wind up on opponent's scouting reports, did you feel that a little bit, maybe?
Yeah, for sure. I felt like after the first few games, it was hard to get an open shot after that, but it's not something I wasn't used to. Coming out of high school, that's how it was every game. So I was used to it, but yeah.
How did you adjust to that at this level?
I'm still adjusting, I feel, but I've just been working in the gym, working on different scenarios in those types of situations. Yeah.
What do you know about Nebraska?
What do I know?
What stands out about Nebraska?
I just heard they got a really good, arena, playing, they got a great fan base, that type of, we've done a few scouts on them, and yeah.
Has it been hard, or what's been the challenge for you? Everything's new for you this year in terms of teams and the scouts and all that. Is that a lot of information to process, or is it pretty straightforward?
I think I have a pretty good basketball IQ, so I can pick things up very fast. So, it hasn't been too much of a struggle learning the scout and stuff, but yeah.
Well, it seems like Coach Underwood gives you a lot of freedom to hunt shots and get your game going. Was that an important thing for you? And what are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like you have a lot of freedom to do what you want on the court?
Yeah, Coach Underwood, he's going to give the players the most confidence they can get, and that's the important thing about him as a coach. He's always going to give me confidence, always going to make me feel good about myself.
How are you feeling now? I know you had the flu, Brad said, after Michigan State. How are you feeling at this point?
Yeah, I think I got over it, and I'm doing good now.
Actually being sick sucks, but you're coming off a really good game, and when you get sick, what was that frustration level like, I guess?
Yeah, it was definitely frustrating, but I'm bouncing back now. I'm back to normal, so it should be good now.
You've been on all about you're a tough shot maker. Has that always kind of been part of your game? Is there a guy that go out there and make one with the hand in his face?
Yeah, I feel like that's a component to my game. I feel like I impact the game in a lot of other ways too, but it's also a component to my game, I'd say.
You've been on all kinds of different teams, Will, just from summer basketball to high school. From a vibe standpoint, why has this team been so good away from home?
Just the guys that have been great. We're all new here, so we're going through this process all newly. So everybody doesn't know what's ahead of each other, but you got to rely on the guys who have been in college for a while, which we've been doing, and just great guys, great coaches, and the great atmosphere. The fans are amazing.
From a vibe standpoint, is what you're describing kind of you know, we don't know what we don't know, and we're all in this together. So what
Exactly.
the hell kind of thing.
Exactly. Yes.
You felt the carryover from Michigan State, where obviously you did your thing there. Like, in terms of confidence, like, was that a big thing pushing forward that it gave you confidence going back into the gym to work on your game?
Yeah. After every game, I'm always in the gym. I come back here every day, so it was nothing new. Like, I'm still gonna go back to the gym and shoot as many shots as I can, and I do that after every game. So yeah, it was definitely a confidence booster for sure. But I know my abilities, and I shoot enough in the gym to know that I know what I can do.